Hey guys, Derpy here, and for the foreseeable future until Cat gets more merch. But we have some great merch today, guys. We have some brand new posters of Karina and my series. I might be a little biased, but I do like my poster. You guys don't even need to get them as posters. We have notebook versions so that you guys may write down your dirty little secrets into it. We will judge you. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys.
The content within this video is not suitable for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay, is there anything I should be, thinking about? I mean, I already know the gist about this lady Anastasia person. It's, we don't really like her too much. We have to be nice to her, and, we are suspicious of her about other stuff, but... You know, she's a lady, right? So she probably will talk to, other people. So I should, make an impression.
She is likely talking to nobles on the way here.
To
yes.
Our nobles? Or...
Yes, my nobles.
Okay. What?
Probably trying to see if they'll slip anything. They know enough not to let anything slip.
So she's stopping by every single...
No. She wishes to see you.
Is there
Probably
anything
just a passing glance. A small conversation here or there.
Is there anything I should know or, say? And should I tell her that I don't remember things?
Your resurrection did not go completely as planned. It was an error that I made. I think she might understand.
Well, will she...
Then again, you could see memories are slowly coming back to you. If it turns out that I failed the spell, she might spill it out to everyone else.
Okay, so I'll make it seem like memories are slowly coming back to me, and then we can just run me through everything that's ever happened ever.
I'm afraid I couldn't help you with that even if I wanted to.
Yeah, that's a joke. It would not have happened. I'm just nervous, okay? I mean, it was one thing to meet all the other nobles, because they're supposed to just kind of like me, or at least be okay with me, because of you, and, supposed to be Kestrin, right? But it's completely different when this person has no incentive to actually like me, and probably would like me dead.
You need to hold an air about you. That you do not mind her presence, but that you are more than willing to hold her or anyone else in a manner befitting that of a noble. It is a very hard line to walk, God.
Okay. And, well, how many... I mean, I imagine there's a lot of lords and ladies. You've mentioned them before.
There are at least 8.
Okay. 8 that are important to you?
8 important ladies and lords.
Oh, okay.
Those are the closest to the seat, myself included. There are others at the shrine, of course, but they do not matter in the grand scheme of things. It's going to be one of us that gets the seat, not them. Whatever you do, when she comes through the doors, do not ask about the accent.
Accent?
Her accent's a bit more stranger than mine.
Well,
A drawl to it.
Well, I didn't question Lady Cecilia's lack of one, and, you have a pretty interesting accent.
She's from farther up north. She wouldn't have an accent.
Oh,
This one lays in the west.
Okay, well. Well, your accent is interesting. That sounded weird. I'm sorry.
I appreciate the compliments.
Thank you. I'm sorry if it sounded weird. Sorry, trying to keep my head in the game of, not messing this up. So,
Do you know what she does?
No, I don't. In fact, I don't really know what you do either.
There are many that work for the table or under the table or whatever for the table. Cecilia provides blood wine, mixes it into an excellent concoction of flavors.
Okay.
I handle the blood bags, offering services blood to be enjoyed by any vampire that so wishes to provide to me for services.
Okay.
Anastasia. Anastasia's different. As much as I hate to admit it, her guards. Her guards are something else.
Okay.
I don't know. Whenever I'm near them, they just smell awful.
What does that mean, all of this?
I wish I could tell you.
So her guards are just really impressive? That's her service?
Yes, she sells guards. Fight like animals, practically.
She sells them?
Yes?
I don't know why I'm shocked. There's a lot of more messed up things.
You'd be surprised how many slaves are sold and auctioned off.
And I've literally watched
Speaking
you...
of Anastasia and her guards.
Okay, alright. Yoo-hoo, Lord Isvad. It's wonderful to see you again, my old
Lady
friend.
Anastasia. A pleasure to meet your acquaintance. It has been how many years?
Oh, far too many, my friend. Far
30,
too
40
many.
years.
And this must be your charming wife, Lady Kestrin.
I suppose reintroductions are in order.
Oh yes, of course. It has been quite a time since I've seen this Lady Kestrin. You do look mighty different, though. Yes.
I suppose some differences were to be expected.
What with reincarnation and all? Oh yes, of
Indeed.
course. Reincarnation is a very fickle thing. Not many people get that spell right. I'm surprised
Right.
you did, Lord Isvad, with your many problems you've had in the past with magic.
Practice makes perfect, Anastasia.
Oh, I'm sure, but there has been no problems with magic at all with this reincarnation. It is a very advanced spell.
Perhaps we could discuss this in a bit more of a private area.
Oh, of course. I could go for some tea if you're offering. Of course.
Always.
Please follow us. Oh, how wonderful.
Dear Kestrin has actually provided us with some, I'd say, interesting dining options from her world.
Oh, really? That is quite interesting. You know, it is kind of strange, coming from a different world, isn't it, Lady Kestrin? It is. It is a bit of an adjustment here, but, I've taken a shine to this place. A shine, she says. Well, isn't she just sweet, isn't she?
I would say she is very sweet, Anastasia.
You know, Lord Isvad, I was just thinking of something on my travels down here and in my correspondence to you.
And what would that be, Anastasia?
Well, it is quite strange that you've hidden her from all of us.
Hidden her. It's more of an open secret, really. And many people know about her existence already.
That's quite the thing as well. I did hear you were harboring a little human in your house, and the rumor mill was quite nasty, and I would never believe such awful things. But it is quite strange, from what I'm hearing. What are you hearing? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Lady Kestrin. You see, I'm hearing that he's having a human parade around as Lady Kestrin without knowing a single thing about her past. I'm sure that's not true, though, isn't it?
There are some things that's happened or transpired.
Oh, I've heard the nasty things that have happened at Tiberius. I say, he was rather close to you, wasn't he, Lord Isfad? Must have been a big shame what happened.
Yes, Tiberius was. Regardless, he has been dealt with. Lady Kestrin put her foot down. He died in the Iron Bull.
Oh, I've heard. But I still haven't received an answer to my question. Does Lady Kestrin remember things about her past life? I've remembered things slowly. I'm assuming it'll take some time for things to come back to me fully. But I'm remembering some things. Well, that's at least a start. And here I thought, that I've heard that this human was incompetent. But I'm glad it's just a silly old rumor. You do seem to be managing yourself just fine, Lady Kestrin. Why, thank you. I will admit, it is a nice change of pace to be here, and to really have a big responsibility. You know what also is a nice change of pace? Maybe talking to more people. I'm sure it must be lonely just talking to Lord Isfad all day and nobody else.
She is more than talkative to the rest of the nobles here.
That's just the thing, Lord Isfad. She can't just be talkative to just them. How is she going to make any proper connections for you?
In time, when she's fully adjusted to this place.
I might as well just come out and say it, Lord Isfad. Are you actually going to be debuting her at all? Or are you waiting? What?
It'll be happening soon.
Don't tell me she doesn't know about the debuting. No, I do. It's just I'm confused why this is being brought up right now. Well, I don't know why you'd be confused about such a thing. The lords and ladies need to see Lady Kestrin if they want to give you or her any respect. Of course, if you're afraid something's going to happen to her, I completely understand.
I'm not afraid of an assassination attempt.
Well, considering how much luck you both have had, well, I won't say more on that. But I guess if you're going to be giving me a gift this big of keeping her under your covers, I might as well thank you right now.
How's that?
Oh, Isfad, don't pretend like we're both stupid now. I'm sure you understand my point here. I just wanted to see where the line in the sand was drawn, and now I see it quite clear. You're basically handing me what I want. I should thank you for it.
I am the closest to the vampirum currently. All that awaits is for her to be transformed into a vampire. Soon thereafter we shall be wedded.
I'm not one to give advice to my rivals, but I do think you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. So I'll tell you this. If you want to get that vampirum, you need to get the ladies and lords to get their eyes on Lady Kestrin so they can see she's actually here. Sure, the whole being human thing is kind of a big dock on points for you, but I'm sure you'll remedy that.
Rest assured, it will be dealt with.
Wonderful, because it is kind of silly you're married to a human right now.
We're not married yet.
Even better news for me. Although I would say you being married to her might make it even better. I'm only trying to make the game fair for us, Lord Isfad. It's no fun when I'm doing laps around you.
You have not done any laps around me, Anastasia.
I'll tell
You're
you.
merely just playing at your own tail.
You are quite funny, Lord Isfad. The lords and ladies do talk when you're not around, right? Sometimes.
The same could be said of you, Lady Anastasia. Gossip and rumors are plenty in these, especially in these circles.
Then I'm sure you've heard the gossip about your beautiful Lady Kestrin and the fact that people aren't very sure if she's capable. And the fact that you're hiding her kind of proves it. If she's capable of having social interactions and being a part of the vampirum, you wouldn't be concerned about her debuting. But I think I've said enough and had enough tea. You know, I was wanting to stop by and saying hello to Seamus. In fact, I might as well go do that right now. It was lovely having tea with you both, and I'm sure we'll be having dinner soon. I'm sure we'll love to pick up the conversation later. Of course. Enjoy yourself.
I offer you a room to stay as well in my territory, Anastasia.
Oh, how gracious of you. Both gracious hosts. If you need anything, please ask. We will take care of you. Wonderful. I shall be heading off and talking to Seamus. Adieu, you two.
Okay, I get why. She's a bitch. She's a bitch.
I would still stay your tongue. Vampires have ears of all rodents.
Well, sorry, but, you know, them's the truth. What is a debutante? Is it like in my world, a debutante is like a ball? Or like a lady who's debuting into society for the first time?
You are coming back from a long, long time. You've disappeared, practically. A ball must be held for you. I wanted to do it when you were turned into a vampire and when we were wedded together.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm still hesitant about a lot of things, but if this will help you, we can just get it out of the way?
If we were to do this, you need to impress them. A human cannot help the vampirum. Not at all.
But I have been around vampires enough to start understanding.
You need to do more than understand. You need to impress.
Then I'll impress.
I'll let you know now. You need to know the most redundant, out of order, stupid, historical facts about us, our order, and of those about the other nobles, and ladies and lords.
Well, as long as you teach me, I'd love to. I'll understand it. I'll say whatever you want me to say.
I shall teach you. For now, though, I have to be a gracious host. I thought she'd be talking to you more than to me, but I guess I was wrong.
I think she was... as a woman, she was grinding her nails into you.
Grinding her nails?
She was trying to make you... She was trying to rile you up, trying to gloat in your face that she thinks she's better than you, that she's winning.
I'm aware. Everybody knows Anastasia is about to fall off the graces of the table.
Well, maybe she knows something you don't?
I suppose so.
If she's coming to give that advice, either she's wanting to help you, or she's wanting to screw you over.
I will figure it out eventually.
I don't know her enough
For
to make
now,
a decision.
though,
Yeah?
after you. I did not mean to interrupt the lady.
Oh, well, I was just gonna say, well, I don't know her enough to make a call on what she's doing, but if doing this will help, we could probably start planning it.
The ball?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Another plan would be to assassinate her myself.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know if we should do that. But I don't know. I don't know how the rules work.
If I am able to kill her without throwing any suspicion to myself, all the more. Vampires don't look too deep into things.
Yeah, but she's here. I'm sure people will make the connection that you've killed her if she's at your house.
I'm not going to. I'm not that simple. Okay.
I'm sure,
Believe
yeah.
me, I've killed many ladies and lords before.
Okay, that's... Wow. I mean, you've mentioned, so...
And so have you, technically.
Well, I don't really want to know that. Look, she's gonna be talking with the nobles for a while. Is it alright if I just go and de-stress in my room for a bit?
Be my guest.
Thank you. But if you need me, you can come join or talk to me. But if not, that's also fine. I'm not trying to pressure you
How
into doing
about-
anything or anything at all.
How about we finish up some tea and scones?
That sounds nice. I'd like that.
Come along.
Oh, yeah, let's go do that.